Welcome to the MasterMind Library. They call me Ferdinand, the bringer of balance, leader of many disciplines, and the host of the MasterMind Library, where we read all kinds of different books that come from the MasterMind Library. And the link is down in the description, so check that out. Go by there, check it out, grab whatever books that resonate with you, download them, read them with your family, read them with your friends, read them by yourself. All right, but read them. Some valuable material in the MasterMind Library. And the book that we are reading at the moment for the MasterMind Library is Sacred Woman by Queen Afua. Ladies, listen. Ladies, read. Ladies, buy this book. Valuable material in here. I'm a grown man reading this book. And I'm telling y'all right now that this is the book that the ladies need. If you consider yourself Black, African American, Moorish, Hebrew Israelite, or any of those different names that would be considered someone who is highly melanated, black and brown skin. If you're one of those individuals, this is your Bible. You need to go buy this book. You need to read it. You need to read it over and over again. You need to master the material in it, because this is how we get world peace. Queen Afua gave away the answers in this book. So today we are in chapter 8, which is Gateway 3, Sacred Movement. So let's go ahead and get started. Gateway 3, Sacred Movement. Spiritual guardian, Bess. Ancestor, Josephine Baker. Pearl Primus. Elder, Catherine Dunham. Carmen de Lavalade. Contemporaries, Judith Jameson, Debbie Allen, Queen Esther. And here goes your Sacred Woman altar work. Ladies, go buy this book. Get one thing under control. Hold on one second, y'all. Sorry. Apologies, ladies. Apologies, everybody who's listening. All right, listen, this is your altar work, okay? Screenshot it if you need to. I just went on Amazon and I put the link down in the description of this book. The book is $15. When you got 15, go buy this book. This is some powerful material. You want this material, buy this book. All right. So let's go ahead, move forward. Gateway 3, Sacred Movement, Daily Spiritual Observances. Gateway Elements, Earth and Air. Sacred movement revitalizes the physical body and teaches us how to spiritualize matter. Through sacred movement, we learn that body, mind, and spirit are interrelated energy systems. By learning to harmonize our subtle energy systems through physical movement, we hold the key to accessing our spiritual body at will. If you are anxious and stressed, sacred movement can bring peace and composure. Sacred movement can empty the body of physical, emotional, and psychological waste. Fluid sacred movement creates harmony and flexibility in body, mind, and spirit. Sacred movements allow you to ground yourself and transcend yourself by permitting the body to become the bridge between heaven and earth. Gateway 3, Sacred movement prevents premature aging by renewing our cells and by helping to expand the lungs and relieve respiratory blockages such as asthma and emphysema. If your circulation is impaired, sacred movement helps restore the free flow of prana throughout your body temple. It also helps to break up cellulite and fatty tissue. For those who are hyper, sacred movement calms and balances. For those with low energy, it renews and invigorates. Spiritual exercises of ascension are to be performed daily for 7 days. The number for the spirit. This will awaken your inner gateways of divinity so that you may blossom into your full sacred center. 1. The spiritual bath. Bergamot essential oil takes you from an earth plane to a higher region. It is uplifting, refreshing, and encouraging, and increases mental alertness. Bergamot can help relieve feelings of emotional deprivation and ease anxiety and depression, grief, and sadness. In the physical realm, it strengthens the immune system, aids in the healing of wounds and scars, and has an antiseptic effect. Essentially, bergamot fills you with energy and inspiration and makes you want to leap up and dance. When bathing, add 4 to 6 cups of bergamot to your bath water. Remember not to add the oil until the tub is nearly full. 2. Your altar. Set up your sacred altar on the first day of your entry into each particular gateway. You may set up your altar according to your spiritual or religious beliefs. See page 18. Sit before it quietly and meditatively on the floor on a pillow or in a chair. Also add a few drops of bergamot to your baptism bowl on your altar and sprinkle a few drops around your prayer space. Anoint with bergamot oil. Select only pure essential oils. Use bergamot oil to anoint your crown, forehead, the body temple gateway of supreme spirituality, heart, the body temple gateway of compassion and divine love, womb area, palms of your hands to make everything you touch become more sacred, and the bottoms of your feet to spiritually align yourself for stepping out in power, promise, and faith. 3. Opening the gateway. To invoke each gateway's spiritual guardian, you may use whatever words pour from your heart. For example, here's a prayer that might be used at Gateway 3. Sacred and divine best, awaken the ancient dancer in me to allow sacred movement to set my spirit free. May sacred movement leap me into pure exhilaration and stretch me to star Sirius in my inner galaxy. May my dance flush out my arteries, pump oxygen to my heart and my brain, detoxify my blood, lubricate my joints, and liberate my spirit. May my sacred movements bring my soul to life, my mind to rest, my heart to balance, and my being to light. Het tepu. As you offer your prayer, simultaneously shake, ring, beat, or rattle a sacred instrument, sistrum bell, drum, shekeri, or bells, to awaken the nectar that is indwelling. 4. Libation. Pour a libation for the sacred movement. Pour a libation for the sacred movement gateway from a special cup, or sprinkle water from a bowl onto the earth or a plant as you call out this prayer of praise and adoration. Pour a libation as you say. All praise and adoration to the spiritual guardian, Bess, the protector of sacred movement. Pour a libation as you say. All praise and adoration to the ancestors, the mothers of sacred movement, Josephine Baker and Pearl Primus. Pour a libation, as you say. All praise and adoration to the elders of sacred movement, Catherine Dunham and Carmen de Lavalade. Pour a libation, as you say. All praise and adoration to my divine self and my contemporary divine sisters, Judith Jameson, Debbie Allen, and Queen Esther, who honor sacred movement. 5. Sacred Woman Spirit Prayer. Ring a bell or play another sacred instrument at the beginning and end of this prayer. As you open your palms to the sacred spirit or gently place them over your heart, recite Sacred Woman Spirit Prayer. Sacred Woman in the making. Sacred Woman reawaken. Sacred Spirit hold me near. Protect me from all harm and fear. Beneath the stones of life, direct my steps in the right way as I journey through this vision. Sacred Spirit, surround me in your most absolute perfect light. Anoint me in your sacred purity, peace, and divine insight. Bless me, truly bless me as I share this sacred life. Teach me, Sacred Spirit, to be in tune with the universe. Teach me how to heal with the inner and outer elements of air, fire, water, and earth. 6. Sacred Movement Prayer. Shake bells, beat a sacred drum, or play another instrument at the beginning and ending of this prayer. Inspiring and enlivening Bess, guardian of sacred movement, fill me with your joyous spirit. May I feel your divine presence in every part of my body temple and coursing through my veins as I dance my gratitude for your sacred movement that renews my life force. 7. Chanting Hezi. Chant this Hezi 4 times. Nuk Put Neturt Humph. I am a sacred woman. 8. Fire breaths. Prepare your fire breaths by slowly inhaling 4 times and exhaling 4 times. Then, when you are totally at ease, begin your 400 fire breaths. Inhale deeply like a pump through your nose, mouth closed, as you expand the breath down into your abdomen, then back up to the chest. Completely exhale out through your nostrils from your abdomen as it contracts and the lungs release your breath completely. Repeat this breath rapidly in and out, in and out. Allow each deep fire breath, rapidly inhaling and exhaling through your nostrils, to represent the opening of the 1,000 lotus petals of illumination and radiance to reach Nefer Atum, the ultimate African lotus station of divinity. Gate 9, Gateway 3, sacred movement meditation. Increase the length of time you spend in meditation every 7 days. The longer you are in meditation, the deeper your inner peace will be, and the more solid your spirit will become. The cleaner your body temple, the sooner it will be able to live permanently in the peace and inner balance of the meditative state. A moving meditation. Visualize yourself as a glyph carved into the wall of the Great Pyramid, rooted there since antiquity. To reawaken and resurrect your sacred body temple, begin to breathe deeply, fully, and slowly. First, breathe into your face and then into your neck as it begins to rotate in a circular motion, bringing life to your face and new vigor to your thyroid. Then reawaken your shoulders as you dance them up toward your ears and down again. Now open up your arms like the wings of Heru, rising up toward Nut, the Sky Mother. Inhale as you soar on the breath of Ma'at. Relax your arms and bring them down to your sides as you gently exhale. Inhale into the breast of Ast as you expand your lungs, then your heart center and down to your womb. Exhale as you release and contract your body. Now breathe into your hips as they begin to rotate you off the wall of the pyramid. Breathe into your knees and legs and down to your feet, inhaling and exhaling. Stretch and stretch. Reach for the light of the sun as you breathe into your mind the vision of your sacred dance. Feel the freedom of your light-filled soul as your body dances you off the wall. Color visualization. Visualize the color of the gateway: orange for energy, vitality, and flexibility. As you perform your meditation, wear vitalizing shades of orange and place a corresponding cloth on your altar. Sacred stone meditation. While in meditation, hold in your palm over the center of your body the sacred healing stone of the gateway, carnelian or fire agate. Vibrational healing can be done by wearing and adorning your body with stones in a necklace, waist beads, or belt. You can place them under your pillow when you sleep or at the 4 corners of your bed. You may also put your stone in your bathwater as well as soak it in your drink to fill your system with stone healing. Finally, you may let the stone sit in your clay to enhance the rejuvenation and cleansing energies of your clay application. 10. Herbal tonics. Drink ginkgo biloba, part used, whole plant. Ginkgo has antioxidant properties, oxygenates the blood, and helps the body rid itself of free radicals. It increases the blood flow to the brain and relaxes and tones the muscles in arterial walls, helping to prevent heart attacks, stroke, and angina. It is helpful in eye problems resulting from decreased blood supply. Drink your herb tea or tonic for 7 days to receive the full benefits of tuning into Gateway 3. Enjoy your herb tea in your favorite mug during or after spiritual writing. Preparation: 1 tea bag to 1 cup of water. Boil water in a glass, clay, or stainless steel pot. Turn off flame, pour water over tea bag, and steep. Drink before or after your morning bath or sacred shower. Drink with joy and peace as you breathe between sips and settle into an easy contemplation and reflection. 11. Flower essences. To deepen your experience of Gateway 3, choose from the following flower essences. Take 4 drops 4 times per day directly on or under the tongue, or add the same amount to a small glass of purified water and sip. For instructions on how to choose flower essences, see page 23. 11. Flower essences. To deepen your experience of Gateway 3, choose from the following flower essences. Take 4 drops 4 times per day directly on or under the tongue, or add the same amount to a small glass of purified water and sip. For instructions on how to choose flower essences, see page 23. Dandelion, to release emotional tension in body. Star of Bethlehem, to release trauma from particular parts of body, often stored in the past. Self-heal, to arouse recuperative powers of the body, integrating body and mind in the healing process. Manzanita, appreciation of the body as the temple of the spirit. Hibiscus, integration of libido and sexuality with soul warmth. 12. Diet. Follow the Sacred Woman transitional dietary practices presented in Gateway 1 through 3. 13. Sacred movement journal writing. This is best done after internal cleansing, enema, and or meditation. When you are cleansed and centered, you can receive spiritual messages from the One Most High with grace. When you are in the spirit, messages travel down through your spirit mind to your heart, into your hand, and onto the paper. This is how I do all my writing. The best time to receive your spiritually inspired written work is after you have completed your altar work, between the hours of 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. Keep your journal and a very special pen by or on your altar to work with the power, force, and stillness at the coming of dawn, the hour of Nebhet. Affirm your daily life. Write in your journal at this time thoughts, activities, experiences, and interactions that present themselves. You can also write down your visions, desires, dreams, and affirmations so that you will be able to draw on these resources when help and support are most needed. Consult Sesheta. If you find that you are unable to contact your inner voice during your journal work, call Sesheta, the keeper and revealer of secrets, who is indwelling to assist and speak through you. 14. Sanab freedom shawl or quilt. Choose a new piece of cloth that corresponds to the gateway color, indicated in exercise 9 of your daily spiritual observances or in sacred altar work, to add to your Sanab freedom shawl or quilt. This cloth will serve as a mini canvas to represent your experience in the gateway you're working in. Also, collect meaningful symbols that can be added to your shawl or quilt in a plique or patchwork style. You can add stones, other natural objects, collectibles, family heirlooms, photographs that have been reprinted on fabric, or any other significant items that embody the essence of your experience. Give your imagination free rein and let your craftswoman spirit tell your story. For more information about the Sanab Freedom Shawl or quilt, see pages 122 to 125. 15. Sacred tools. A body temple willing to transform. 16. Sacred reminder. Throughout the week, you are to observe closely the wisdom presented for the gateway you are in. For maximum results, live freely in tune with the various systems of wellness presented and practice the 7-day transformative work at the end of the gateway. Closing sacred words. Mother, Father, Creator, Creatress, help me heal my life through the power of sacred movement. Sacred movement. Sacred movement is the manifestation of the divine in action. It is filled with this divine spirit of the Most High. The original sacred movement presents itself to us when a baby is in the womb, and its mother and her stomach move as the little one stretches and pulls as it grows. When the new returning ancestor is born, we watch in fascination at the tiny one's dance of grace, at the ease, the calm stretch of movements of arms and legs and the whole body. This is truly the dance of life. Whether we do or do not create sacred movement in our lives depends on how we think, our attitudes, our traditions, our cultural expressions, our language, our state of wellness or disease. Thoughts can birth us into sacred movement, which causes us to perform life as a sacred creative dance that heals. There are sacred movements that arise out of many cultures, such as Tai Chi from China, yoga from India, capero from Brazil, and Native American ceremonial dances from the tribes of Turtle Island. Sacred movement ushers the breath of the divine into us and makes our every step a prayer. So when we walk in harmony with the divine, our walk becomes sacred movement. When we jog or work out at the gym with an attitude of prayer, it becomes sacred movement. When we climb mountains or walk through valleys or hug a tree or playfully run after laughing child in a prayerful state, we are in the midst of sacred movement. Sacred movement put to rhythm with a spirit purpose and mission becomes sacred dance. As African people, we had a purpose stemming from our tradition in the form of birthing ceremonies, purification ceremonies, preparation for war, rites of passage ceremonies, marriages, and funerals, our homecoming ceremonies. We use sacred dance to tell stories and give history lessons of our people's travels through time and space. Sacred dance is used to convey spirit and emotions when words are just not enough. Sacred movement and dance lift your spirit, inspire you to dance with divinity, heal your heart, nourish your body, enrich your life, and transform your woes. Everyone, no matter the condition of their body temple, can perform their sacred movement. Because when the legs don't work, we can dance with our arms. And when we can't move our arms, then we can dance with our head. And when we can't dance with our head, then we can dance with our eyes. And if we can't see, then we can dance with our smile. And if the smile can't come through, then we can simply dance with our heart. The divination of the body members, the gift of the spiritual words you find in our ancient holy book, the Pert Im Haru, Im Gibber, the book of coming forth by day from night, indicates the divinity of our body temples. Every part of our temple is sacred. We are divine by nature, and we must appreciate ourselves so that our days on earth are vibrant and alive. Learn to appreciate each member of your body as you stretch, breathe, and dance into sacred movement. When spoken aloud, these ancient affirmations for each body member will spiritually attune you to sacred movement. As you travel through the gateway of sacred movement, these ancient affirmations will help you continue to work on self. Call out these affirmations for empowerment of the body temple, that you may awaken your dry bones and resurrect yourself. As you repeat these ancient affirmations, allow each one to become a step in your own sacred movement. This is divine choreography. Improvise and delight in the sacredness of your body temple as you affirm each organ's unique dance of life. Create your own dance of the body members and share this sacred movement in your sacred circle. This is the original text of the divination of the body members, as it appeared on the ancient Egyptian Kemetic text of the papyrus of Ani thousands of years ago. African supreme melanin charged being that you are, look deep into the signs of your language. Look deep into the signs of our language and see what messages of interpretation you receive. Affirmations for the body members. I am the knot within the tamarisk tree, beautiful of splendor more than yesterday. My hair is of new, the primordial waters. My face is of raw, sun energy. My two eyes are of Heru, divine love. My two ears are of Apuit, opener of the ways of inner understanding. My nose is of Kent ships, indwelling ancestors. My two lips are of Anpu, the utterers who report to Tahuti, divine intelligence. My teeth are of Keperu, the transformer. My neck is of Ast, the divine. My two hands are of Nemu, molder of form. Lord of Tatu, place of stability. My forearms are of Net, strong forearm weaver. Lady of Sa, place in the Nile Delta where Net's shrine was established. My backbone is of Sut, stability. My phallus, vagina, is of Asur, Ast, divinity. My reins, kidneys, are of the lords, ladies of Keraba, region in the delta, a place of defense. My chest inspires awe. My belly and my back are of Sekhmet, vital power. My buttocks are of the eyes of Heru, watch your back. My hips and legs are of Nut, sky. My feet are of Ptah, grounded, solid. My fingers and my toes are of the living Aritu, chakras, energy, forces. Symbol is the cobra, feminine principle, intuition. Not a body member of mine is without netter, divinity. Tahuti protects my flesh entirely. I am raw, solar force, every day. I shall not be seized by my arms, nor shall I be carried away by my hand, nor shall the Netaru, spiritual guardians, shining ones, the dead, ancestors, and ancient ones, or any mortal bring harm unto me. I come forth, advancing. I know my name. I am light. Seer of millions of years is my name. Traveling along the way of Heru, the light. Throughout my life, it was dance that healed me. When I was about 16, I went from riding my bike to studying dance in its many forms, and it became sacred medicine for me. I find that the divine creator, creatress, and my ancestors speak through me with the most power when I do my spirit dancing. When I dance, I fend off the evil eye and keep it from attacking me. I shake off family wars and my children's growing pains and my love pains, stress, and bad attitudes. When I dance, I'm filled with gratitude for having found my healing mission at such a young age. My ancestors fill me with serenity as they dance with me. When I dance to the drum, flying through space just like a free bird, I kick and spin and jump and twirl and reach up and grab my soul each and every time. Dancing is my medicine. Spirit dancing is and will always be an endless, sweet nectar of delight. It is delicious and fulfilling, and I do it whenever the need rises up in me. Dance heals me like nothing else. Now, mind you, wheatgrass, spirulina, green juices, and sweet baths go very far in my book, but dance goes even further. I can feel the Holy Spirit move through me when I'm dancing. I can feel the universe and all her stars flow through me whenever I do my spirit dance. With dance, even if I trip over my feet and land on the floor, it doesn't matter. Because when I dance, I can do no wrong because it ain't about the steps. It's about the spirit that absolutely feels me. When I raise my arms, the divine moves in me. When I kick my legs, the dance is working brilliantly through me. When I contract and release, my world is renewed. All the fresh new blood pumping through me carries away toxic thoughts and attitudes. Arteries clear up, opening me up to greater possibilities. My nervous system gets eased enough to release pent up stress. My lungs expand and I breathe in fresh experiences. Just having fun, I wash my inner ocean and become new and clean and whole. I tell everybody to dance as natural therapy, as a cultural, spiritual expression of divinity. I tell them to take African dance, Brazilian dance, Haitian dance, every kind of dance to keep inner vibrations in tune with the cosmos. In my past and my present, I have used dance along with natural healing to deal with all my ills. When I got married, I danced to celebrate the union. When I got pregnant, I danced to prepare to have a healthy baby. After having my baby, I danced to get my tone back. When I was breastfeeding and could not be separated from my baby, I wrapped her on my back in traditional style and danced us across the floor together. When I divorced, I danced to heal my heart. When I got a new man in my life, I danced to show appreciation and gratitude to the one divine spirit. If my girlfriend hurt my feelings with some piercing words, I danced to mend my soul. If my life appeared to be falling apart, I danced back together. When my new work came through or a new opportunity opened up, I danced to rejoice. Whenever I was off, I danced myself to sanity. Dance, like my biking and nightly walks, has been and will always be a part of me. I dance because, like all natural living and healing methods available to me, it works on my body and soul. Dance once saved my life. I was riding my bicycle home after teaching a dance class in the Bedford-Stuyvesant section of Brooklyn when suddenly a large, fast-moving car struck my bicycle. Time stood still. A voice from deep within spoke and said, "Dance! You won't die if you just dance." I released my bicycle, extended my arms, pointed my feet, and did a classic swan dive across the hood of the car. The driver and I stared at each other through opposite sides of the windshield. After a few moments, I climbed down off the hood, retrieved my battered bicycle, and went home. If I had tensed my body, I'm sure I would have been injured badly and probably hospitalized. I will admit I was a little shaken up, but I knew I hadn't suffered even a scratch because I had danced. I offered deep gratitude for such a life saving gift. I've been dancing since my teens. I was dancing, healing with the Sylvia Forte Dance Company in the late 1970s, filled with the rhythms of Brazilian and Haitian dance as we performed Yon Valu. During this time, I danced and acted with the Demigods Theatrical Company, directed by Joseph Walker. I danced at a Yoruba ritual with Baba Eshingi, a master spiritualist and teacher of African culture. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, the Orishas danced through us to help heal souls in great need. I danced for the grandfather and grandmother spirits at the Native American Sundance and sweat lodges in South Dakota. I danced at the Hare Krishna temple with Landini Shakti Das, my longtime spiritual friend, to help raise Krishna consciousness. I danced with my family at my grandmother and grandfather's church in Louisiana as we all shouted in praise of Jesus, the great healer and light. I danced with the Olatunji Dance Company as his drums of passion rocked my soul. I danced a spirit dance at a funeral, a homecoming ceremony in Ghana, West Africa, with Joe Mensa and his family. I danced and healed through African dance classes with Professor Doris Green at Brooklyn College, and Charles Moore in Park Slope, and Chuck Davis up in Harlem, and Dini Zulu over in Queens. And there was jazz dance with Alvin Ailey, and Dunham dance with Joan Peters, and belly dancing with Aja, and Juju spirit dance with Bernadine at the Smai Tawi Center. I performed the dance of the womb at sister to sister gatherings and at birthing ceremonies, naming ceremonies, and Kemetic rituals. I danced to bring forth the indwelling healer to work up a divine mojo, resolve conflicts, create new conditions, or purge out negative juju imposed on me by this society. I dance through my house like I'm talking with a kick, and I spin twice through the hallway to the bathroom as I run the water into my tub. Then I leap into the kitchen laboratory and spin my arms around the pot of herb tea. I dance into my children's rooms, sending good vibes into their atmosphere. One day, my mother was not feeling like herself, and she asked, "Helen, could you dance for me?" It seemed Dance made her as happy as it did me. In between writing these pages, I've gotten up off the floor where I write most of the time and started dancing to move and stir my creative juices so that I could go and write some more. If you're an artist or a sacred woman and we're tight, I'm going to talk you into taking a dance class with me. I've shared my dancing spirit with Erica Badu, Hazel Goodman, and Princess. I almost persuaded my beloved client, Ben Vereen, to take a Dunham dance class with me. To this day, my eldest son, Supernova, and I dance at Alvin Ailey School of Dance so we can summon some extra healing in our times of need. When you combine cleansing and dance, you create a blissfully charged combination that's beyond words. Dance has always been intertwined with my healing work because, for me, there is no separation between me and my dance. You see, in African culture, our spiritual lifestyle, our rituals and ceremonies have always been expressed through dance from the beginning of time. In my mama and daddy's day, they released their woes and expressed their joy through the jig and the Lindy Hop. I'm just maintaining my tradition, and it continues to feed me. I've found that as long as you keep dancing and keep your body flowing and moving, diseases of the body, mind, and spirit cannot set in, and mental and emotional disturbances have no place to fester. Sickness shows up in a body that doesn't go with the flow. But if you actively purify, fast, pray, and do spirit dancing, then aches and pains, physical energy blocks, a broken heart, and even high blood pressure can be flushed out of your system. So go forth and dance as the ancestors that have gone before you have danced. Dance and shake off the madness and the blues of the unnatural society we live in. For spirit dance contains a nature cure that modern medical science cannot duplicate. I will never forget a particular Wep Renput festival, which falls during the month of my birth. All day, our African community celebrated our new year through drums, tambourines, bells, hezi, chants, spoken word, fashion, drama, and prayers. And then we danced. We danced, led by Abdel Salam, the priest of Harlem's Shrine of Bes, a master dancer, choreographer, and director of the forces of nature, a world renowned dance company that represents our culture at its best. Abdel took our village through a healing dance ritual. He called forth 7 brothers and 7 sisters to face one another, men on one side of the room and women on the other side on the other. The dancers did as he asked, even though no one was sure what was to take place. He then told us that we as African people used to dance in many ways, for many reasons, such as resolving conflicts, settling arguments, and disputes between man and woman, between husband and wife. So dance became the conduit in our culture for resolving heated emotional conflicts between the sexes. Then Abdel gave a sign to begin the healing ritual, and the couples paired off, ready for the duel. He reached his hands up toward the sky, toward Mother Nut, as the drums began to roll. Then he dropped his hands down to the earth, Father Jeb, and the dance battle was on. The first sister in the line came forward. She shook her hips in her partner's face with a lot of attitude. He then responded in kind and jumped into the air, flinging his locks wildly like a lion. She swirled at her partner like a panther. He spun out on her. His leg shot up high in the air. She clasped her hands behind her, only to abruptly smack her palms down on the floor. She stopped. He looked. She stared. They smiled. We all breathed, relieved. The drums were on fire, were all healing. The village was gyrating in this intense atmosphere, hands flying, one couple after the next. breasts contracting, chests releasing, stomachs rolling, buttocks tightening, bodies sweating. My sister healer, Dr. Jewel Prukram, and I screamed and laughed and shouted and applauded. We flashed our unks in approval and gratitude for the masterful way our ancestors demonstrated through Abdel Salam. It was an intense and joyful healing through dance. When the battle was over, the couples embraced one after the next. Abdel lifted their arms up into the air as they stood on either side of him, and we all, the whole village, clapped, for we had all won. This was a conflict that worked itself out without a curse or a slap or bloodshed. Words and emotions were expressed through movements. The language of the soul was spoken. The tension was released through the dance, and we breathed peace and joy into the atmosphere. Everyone was left intact, and the village was ecstatic. This healing dance ritual reminds me of the break dancing the young Africans and Latin people created and used to do battle in the 1970s without guns. Aggression, discontent, and pride were expressed, but everyone was left intact. So take the lesson, sisters and mothers. Move forward and don't hold on to what's eating you. Put some music on, clap your hands, make some joyful noise, and dance. To dance is to experience inner freedom. To dance is to reconnect to the great mother and great father. To dance is to embrace life with passion, joy, and exuberance. When you learn how to dance well to any and all rhythms, you'll find that no matter what earth or life changes are going on, you'll be able to dance with its rhythms. And you'll dance so well that you'll never be swallowed up by chaos or fear because you know how to spin around and soar above all obstacles. Dance teaches you how to leap your spirit out of confusion. We are all spirit dancers. We know how to let the spirit move through us and flush pain or sadness away. We know how to use dance to enhance our lives. So express who and what you are through your dance. Whenever you're uptight, dance and see what magic happens. Whenever you're lost for answers to your life, dance out a vision of your quest. Dance to commune with your inner self. Dance to commune with your ancestors. Dance joy and peace and beauty into your life from on high. Dance a healing dance. Dance a freedom dance. Just dance. Sacred women everywhere, dance. We might have to do part 2 of this one. Yeah. All right, so we're going to go ahead and end there, and then we're going to pick back up tomorrow on the rest of chapter 8, Sacred Dance. All right, all y'all ladies out there, go do some dances. Dance, all right? Y'all get that movement in, y'all heal, all right? Y'all take care, y'all be blessed, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.